Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Bricks Originals. And for this very special episode, we'll be featuring the Lego Custom FANG from Genndy Tartakovsky's PRIMAL. And now here's the making of our FANG. So I've started off with, a plan for this one, and we have here previous project that I have, which is a random Tyrannosaur, and I think this is the perfect figure for this one. I don't want it to be very big because FANG is actually a bit, smaller compared to most Tyrannosaurs. So we have here already the parts, we just have to modify them. Okay, so we have already sculpted some more details to this one and included the most important feature of FANG, which is a FANG on the right side. We also created some more details to this one, including, the Tyrannosaur, two fingers, as well as the horns on top of its head. Now that this one is already primered, it's now ready for painting. So this particular dinosaur actually is mainly bluish green or teal in color, so we mixed a little bit of green as well as blue, and then some white and a little bit of gray, and we're painting this on technically the entire figure. So we wait for this to dry off, and once it's dried, you see you assess whether or it needs a little bit more paint to it or not. Now, using the same paints that we have earlier on, we added some more white, and we're painting on the lighter sections of FANG, which is the underbelly, the lower side of the neck, as well as that of the tail. Alright, so now that that is done, we added a bit more gray to the earlier colors that we have for the base coat, and we're painting on the topmost portions of the figure. This will create a darker colors on the on FANG, so that we can add on or this will add dimension to the figure. Now we added some more of the black, and and this is the same color that we will be using throughout for the stripes of FANG. So we definitely are using references for this one, because FANG actually has large stripes on his face, on the neck, as well as that of the body. And here it is so far. Now, using a darker shade of the colors that we have, we're going to create the scales on the feet. So very carefully, using a thin brush here, we are painting on the scales. This will add in details that are quite important in creating a dinosaur. Now, using the same colors that we usually use for the insides of the mat, this is a mixture of red, a little bit of yellow ochre, and a white color just to lighten up, and we're painting on the insides of the mouth. So I'm being careful not to paint on the greens already, because technically that is already done. Alright, so we have here a mixture of white and some yellow ochre, and we're painting on the feet of a FANG. Now some more details to finish up the picture. So we have white for the eyes, and then later on we're going to dab in more details to finish up FANG. And that's it. So we have a birthday celebratory the Mr. Tyrannosaurus. So happy birthday! Now for the announcement of the guest species contests. We have 10 lucky picks. Connor Firth, Terry Demeter Terracinosaurus, Azubin Aureliana, Carlos Regalado, Alan Chu, Gabriel Elkins, Context Sepko, Ivan Ivaldo, and Pan Media, and Kitsube versus Ibusik. Congratulations everyone, and of our top 10 winners,
Top 10.
Ariel Martinez Osorio,
Top 9.
Diana Alvarez Corrales,
Top 8.
Lego Vietnam Bricks,
Top 7.
Silgian Morales,
Top 6.
Victor Gabriel,
Top 5.
Salat Sabat Hakim,
Top 4.
Jurassic Spider,
Top 3.
Rain Mark 11 years old boy,
Top 2.
Cretaceous Bricks,
Top 1.
and Jaden Sanders. Congratulations everyone, and I'll see you in the next Guess SPC contest. For those of you who'd like to join, here's how. Just click on the Extinct Bricks icon and it'll lead you to the Extinct Bricks homepage, and in the homepage just click on the community link and see all our posts. Now for a closer look. And we're back for our second part of our Genndy Tartakovsky's Primal series. So we have of course here Spear, which I've seen in the previous video, and he's now joining with his best friend over here. This is of course FANG. Alright, so Spear here will be coming back later on for some size comparisons, but for now let's have a closer look on our simple yet cute custom FANG. Alright, so FANG here is based off from this particular photo over here or video, and you can see here that this one has some resemblance of course with our one of our main protagonists of that particular series. So the main characteristic picture of FANG is of course his FANG. So on the lower jaw he has this large overgrown canine tooth to it, so he has this really large tooth. So I made to it that this one should of course be one of those main characteristics of our FANG creature. Right, so he also has this boxy head to it, so I have adjusted the lower jaw to make it look stronger, and of course the head to be more of a box type of figure. And of course I don't know if FANG is actually a Gorgosaurus or an Albertosaurus, but it has this small horns on top of its eyes over here, and yeah, so that is of course FANG. The FANG in that particular series has two fingers on each side, and of course it has large and of course strong legs made for running. And since both Spear and actually FANG run a lot on that series, it has a 2x3 studs of course and a long tail. Alright, so the coloration of FANG over here is very similar to the what is in the series. So I didn't go with too much details to it, so whatever stripes he has, I just place it there, and then of course just added a few details such as the scales on the legs of course, so just to add that touch of detail on that particular area. Other than that, it's pretty much a simple coloration. I did want to create a lighter tone on the underbelly compared to just a main block of color of teal. I don't know if it's coming out from your end, but this actually is more bluish than green, but probably the camera is telling a lie or whatever. But yeah, so this is actually more blue than green. Well, at least from my from where I'm standing, at least. Well,
Yeah, so in terms of articulation, of course, it has the same articulations as with my previous medium-sized sauropods. It can, of course, open and close its mouth like so. It has a little bit of indentation here just to fit in that large teeth, and then of course it has this ratchet joint on the neck area over here, so it has a lot of movement to it. The arms can move like so, and then the legs can move as well. The tail, you can swivel it right to left, and yeah. So that is it for our closer look.
And now for some size comparisons.
Alright, so we're back here for some size comparisons, and I brought here, of course, a spear, best friend of FANG over here, and so there's a reason why I made them both together at the same time, because I wanted it to, when I display this one and when I actually play with it, I want them together and be connected somehow. In the series, you would most likely see in this particular GIF over here or video clip, you can see that more often than not, sometimes Spear would be on the back of FANG, riding him, and FANG is actually okay with that. So I wanted this particular figure, or the Spear figure, to be able to ride on the back of our Tyrannosaurus, on our Tyrannosaur here, which is FANG. Right, so all we need to do is we have here, of course, a connection over there on the bottom of its groin, on the butt area, and we can attach it here on the back of a FANG. So we just put it here, attach it like so, and there you have it. So we have a tandem against all odds. So FANG and Spear all together. Yeah, how cool is that? Alright. Okay, so as you can see, FANG here is actually not a full-grown T-Rex, or probably it's not a T-Rex, probably an Albertosaurus. So that is why that explains the size. So I know that probably the Spear that I made is a little bit large compared to this one, but basing off from my, from what I have to use as a base figure, then this is the base figure that I actually use. Okay, so let's now compare with a few of the cousins of our FANG over here. Let's start with the smaller ones. This is the Maros Intrepidus. As you can see, here is a small folk. It has some feathers to it, and yeah, so this is actually part of my Jurassic World Dominion series, so please check it out, guys. The Maros Intrepidus. I also have here another feathered a Tyrannosaur. This is the Nanoxaurus. This is again part of my holiday special, my winter special, along with a few more, the Pachyrhinosaurus as well as the Monosaurus. So please check it out, guys, the Nanoxaurus. I also have here another one which is based off from the Jurassic World Kenner toy line. Mattel toy line. This is the Alioramus. So it has a long snout, Rex or Tyrannosaur over here, and long tail. So this is actually one of my favorite, customs of the Tyrannosaur family. So please check it out, guys. I also have here my Teratophonius. So the Teratophonius here is, I would say one of my older designs, and this has actually come along a few revisions already, but taking a look at it, I'm not very happy with how it looks like at the moment, but pretty much soon, if you would like me to again, probably revisit on a Teratophonius, guys, please let me know. And if you do want it, if you can send over, actual pictures of references that I could use for Teratophonius based off from the Jurassic World franchise, please send them over to me. Alright, either via Facebook or Instagram. You can just connect with me there. Alright, okay, so second to the last would be this Gorgosaurus, which is actually based off from the Walking with Dinosaurs movie. This is a very colorful one which I made a few years back, and yeah, so I still like the design on this one, so probably not gonna change on it. And then and of course we have here the Albertosaurus. So Albertosaurus, which is based off from the Jurassic World Evolution Albertosaurus. Alright, so guys, that's it for our size comparisons. I hope you enjoyed that one. And before that, of course, I'll be placing in here again our main protagonist and best friend of Fang. This is a Spear. But before we end this video, let's just have a quick recap or a quick Extinct Bricks SPC roll call over here. So but before that, of course, if you want to go through all my videos, then I'll be placing in individual links of all that you see here, so you won't have to go through all of them, right? Okay, but please do check my playlist over here, guys. Thank you so much. Alright, so let's start with the species roll call, shall we? So this is the Extinct Bricks Walking with Dinosaurs inspired Gorgosaurus. This is the Extinct Bricks Prehistoric Kingdom Nanosaurus, of course, and this is our Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Alioramus. This is the Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Dominion Moros Intrepidus. This is our Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Teratophonius, and this is our Extinct Bricks Jurassic World Evolution Albertosaurus. And again, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you like this video. And if you do, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Alright, and yeah, so that about ends our video, guys. Thank you so much, and maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Right, let me know, guys, if you would like to see more of the Genndy Tartakovsky's primal creatures. We have a lot there, those that our two main protagonists here have encountered and have bought or probably have collaborated with. So just let me know in the comments below. I'd like to hear from you guys. Alright?
Also, please do not forget to support our other channels, Ibitoy Universe and the Adventures of Mario and Nasser. Please watch their videos and support their channel by subscribing. And as we always would say, let your inner dino brain roar! Thanks everyone, and bye!